Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and this is your November reading. So November messages for love, health, wealth, spiritual guidance, and whatever else comes out in each of these piles. I have 3 piles here, 1, 2, and 3. Number 1 has the Isaura ring. Some of you that have followed me for a very long time might remember this ring. So I was like, I used to like showing the rings as markers. And this is a ring that my Auntie Isaura gave me, who is my guardian angel. So yes, Isaura ring. And then we have for pile number 2, we have this beautiful Citrine ring that I got from Melanie Williams' shop. It's really beautiful. And also from her shop, I got the Neptune's Ocean ring. Really beautiful ring. So take a look at these 3 rings and also the piles, the numbers, the timestamps to help guide you into what pile you would like to choose from. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. All right, and let's begin. And here is pile number 1 with the Isaura ring. And so we have a nice little group of cards here. I'm going to first go with the Autumn's Delight to kind of get a general message about autumn. All right, and we have tradition, love, and preparation. So there could be some kind of traditions that you're going to do in the month of November. Of course, a lot of you may be celebrating Thanksgiving, and it could be some kind of food love, some kind of festive occasion because of that. It doesn't have to be like a Western idea of Thanksgiving. It could be any kind of holiday that you might be celebrating this month, or it could be somebody's birthday like me. I have my birthday November 16th. Also, love can represent a romantic love, but it could also represent any kind of general big happy feeling love with family and friends and other kinds of love in that respect. All right, so let's see what else we have. So we also have the wisdom of the trees, and this is sugar maple. So let's see what your sugar maple message is here. It's under the leaf wisdom category, and sugar maple is about versatility. Although my leaves are green in spring, they have changed color dramatically by the time they drop in autumn. I can show you how to introduce similar versatility in your own life to make you stand out as a unique individual. The sugar maple is much loved because its leaves turn spectacular reds, purples, oranges, and yellows each autumn. These changing colors are among the most noticeable and natural features of Canada and New England at this time of year. In recognition of this, the Canadian flag features a stylized red maple leaf, and the sugar maple is also valued for the sap that is extracted from its trunk and turned into syrup. According to a story from Native American Saulteaux tribe, Nanabuzhu, the creator, showed tribespeople how to collect the sap without doing unnecessary damage to the trees. Sorry for that, you guys. Somebody just turned up the song very loud right there at my window. So, are you getting stuck in a rut in some area of your life? If so, do your best to become more versatile and flexible in your ideas and attitudes, and learn to embrace change wholeheartedly, even if you do not know what it will lead to. So that's your message here. It could have to do with career situation. It's time to change something and learn to be more flexible, learn to go with the flow a little bit. Also, You don't always have to do the same thing the same way. Some flexibility can help you stumble upon a new, exciting path that you might like to go on. Okay, let's see. We're going to also now look at your fairy forecast. Let's see what's coming up for you in this upcoming month. Your fairy forecast card is the Fairy Queen, and so it goes so well with this maple card because I feel like it's a time for you to shine, for you to step into the spotlight, to show your stuff. The Fairy Queen could represent you or somebody coming into your life, but it's also, just generally speaking, the divine feminine, and it also represents everything that's good and natural, and this can represent, like I said, possible love interest, or it could represent you, and you being in your energy, in your nurturing element, and can represent you as a teacher or a guide as well, or somebody coming into your life who's kind of a teacher or guide, or somebody who's very caring, who will show you the way, guide you in a certain way. So if you're headed on a new path, perhaps the fairy is here to guide you on this new path. Fairies are also spirit guides, so follow them to see the clues. All right. And next we have a couple of cards from the Tarot of Light. So let's have a look at these. We have the Ace of Trees, Abundance, and the Eight of Trees, Skill. So I feel like your work life really is highlighted this month because there's more messages on how to go about setting for this new path or continuing what you're doing, but in maybe a different way and different style, and using your skills to get there. The Ace of Trees is all about abundance. A food of plenty is flowing your way. You are about to experience many different manifestations of energy that you have planted. So this is new growth, fruitful opportunity, a surge of energy, bringing renewed interest to your career, creations, and finances. Something that you've been yearning for is on the way. You can enjoy the product of your work. You've been giving to others or a project for so long that you've forgotten how to receive. Maybe there's just a changing up on how you do receive your abundance because it's ready to come through. So just open your heart and mind. You are worthy of this manifestation. And the Eight of Trees is just, it's multiplying. It's also your skill is coming into play quite clearly. You have something unique to offer this world, and it's time to step into the unknown and truly know thyself. So it's a little bit of the unknown, but it's also not so unknown because it really is being you, shining and being who you are. So it's drawing you into something new, maybe a new job, a study, an exercise plan, some kind of diet or creative artistic undertaking to show your strength. Whatever it is, you will improve every day, and your life will improve by sticking to this and feeling happy and satisfied. So don't hold back. This creative endeavor will feed your soul and open you up to love. So learning a new skill or just enhancing the skills that you already have will really bring a lot of opportunity and growth into your month of November. Definitely a craftsmanship type energy here. A lot of effort that's going to bear fruit, and also apprenticeship. If you are trying something new, you might have to start from the bottom again a little bit, but I feel like you will shine at what you're doing, whatever it is you're doing. And then finally, your message of healing here. So for your health or some kind of healing message, we have progress. This is very good, and this works really good with the whole reading. So you're having a great amount of progress in your life that shows that You can take on anything that you put your mind to, and you will grow and progress in whatever area you want to grow into. We've touched on a lot of things in this reading, but something that you may not think about is possibly journaling as a tool, a health tool, to help you keep track of feelings, and also to help you keep track of mundane tasks, you know, daily goals that you need to accomplish. Sometimes we forget, sometimes we get too busy, sometimes we get too overwhelmed, sometimes we overschedule ourselves. So keeping to a particular schedule, writing things down, or specific goals that you want to achieve can help you stick to it if you're writing it down and then going back and looking at your to-do lists. So it's kind of important to try those things, especially in this month, because I find that you're going to find a lot of achievement and you'll get more done than you expected, especially if you do these lists or if you do this journaling, so you can kind of let out some of these thoughts and feelings and ideas you have. And then sometimes you also find you get inspiration too when you're just sitting there with the pen and paper. Suddenly something comes to you. Now if you get the inspiration without the pen and paper, maybe have those close by, have it by your bedside or in your car. Pull over and write something down when it comes to you. In your bathroom, you know, there's all kinds of places that inspiration comes. So definitely jot down those ideas. So this fairy is looking back, and there's fairy energy here all around you. So you're definitely tapping into the fairies. She's looking over her shoulder to view different scenes unfolding. And this is a reminder to take one step at a time. The hyacinths to her right mean that steadiness and sincerity are important aspects in this phase of growth. And the lilac of the fairy's garment encourages creative activities and uniqueness. And then it's just generally a transformation, and butterflies are believed to restore the inner self and inspire essential loving spirit of the human soul. And this enhances your ability to reshape and grow as you see fit. And so, yes, there could be new things coming away, new ways of processing or doing what you normally did, or trying different ways. But generally and overall, sticking to who you are at your core and really shining and showing who you are. And let's get one more message for love. What's coming up next in your love life? This really was very work related, wasn't it? You had early on a love message, but it could have also just represent love in general, a family. But you could be doing something traditional with a love interest. Let's see. Ooh, you're having a physical, oh, a twin flame, okay. Heart, body, mind, and soul, twin flame connection, sacred union of bodies two becoming one. Wow, okay. This is a really lovely reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull some charms for you too now. These charms are kind of loud, aren't they? All right, we have hearts. So love, we have the gypsy fortune teller coming through, which makes me feel like you could be the gypsy fortune teller, or I shouldn't say gypsy, you're the fortune teller. You can see, you can visualize, you see the future, but you're also manifesting and attracting what you want. We have the Leaning Tower of Pisa, representing Italian things and also destinations. We have this Italian arch too, and pizza. So maybe there is an arch like this in New York. There could be some kind of Italian connection or New York connection. We have imagination with Cancer here, and this leisure. So a little bit of rest. Oh, the cornucopia. That's so great, and that's so perfect for November and Thanksgiving. So just a lot, abundance galore. The chair representing, or the throne representing, the divine feminine, your throne basically. The elephant of remembering and family things and connectivity to past and past people, also past lives. We have this beautiful rainbow that's balanced, so this kind of harmony and blending of elements like water and air. We have the missing puzzle piece. We also have the snowflake, one of a kind, no two snowflakes alike. There could be a little bit of snow flurries for some of you in November. We have the snowman and the snowman representing some things are just temporary, so savor the moments. Like if you are holding hands with somebody, looking at a beautiful sunset, just really sit in the moment and savor it. You know, be in the now. The 24601 could be with the twin flame situation, could be like a runner chaser kind of situation that may be coming to an end, but realize that it's one of those steps or possibly steps in a lot of relationships out there. Don't be too afraid about it. Know that being in the present moment can help you with this situation. If you feel that there's somebody who's in the runner phase right now, the best way for a runner not to be a runner anymore is for you not to be the chaser. So just change your strategy, change your way of doing it. You can see that coming out in the cards. Maybe try a different approach this time, in love as well as in career. And then we have the handcuffs, which kind of denotes a little bit of devil energy, but in twin flames it's also representing the physical and coming down in the physical from the 5D into the 3D, and the connectivity you have with a different individual. So some kind of connectivity. It could also represent kinky things or excitement in the bedroom, possibly, maybe. I mean, it is Scorpio season, so you just never know. And anyway, I hope you like that, and I'm gonna move on to the next. Please give it a thumbs up and comment below and let me know how you feel about this reading. And I'll see you at the next pile if you want to join me, and I'll see you there. And here is pile 2 with the Citrine ring. Really beautiful ring, so sparkly. All right, and we're going to start our reading with these beautiful cards here. I'm going to start off with the Autumn's Delight and see what we get. All right, we have excursion, traveling possibly, and fidelity, and gratitude. So some of you could be traveling for Thanksgiving or whatever other festivities you might have. This could also be some kind of special date that you have with a special someone, and this could also be the month that your relationship levels up and you decide to become exclusive. Or yeah, it could be a very romantic month. I feel a commitment here. I feel a close-knit energy, and I feel a lot of gratitude and happiness for this connection. And it could also be that you're going to be taking a drive together somewhere, or that you may have to travel for Thanksgiving. Okay, so let's see what else we have. So with our beautiful cards here, next we have the Wisdom of the Trees, and you have the White Mulberry. So the White Mulberry is really beautiful energy here. We're showing the yin-yang sign as well, representing harmony. And so the White Mulberry Deva message is, I will send you spiritual and emotional nourishment. This will guide you into creating a stronger and more harmonious connection with others, and a richer understanding of their motives as well as your own. So beautiful, beautiful harmonic harmony, connectivity, counterpart, connecting. Some Chinese traditions believe that the mulberry is the world tree, or the tree of renewal, and this unites the dead who dwell in the 9 sources with the 9 heavens. The tree therefore represents the Tao, or the fundamental nature of the universe, and the sacred grove of mulberry trees was always planted outside China's ancient royal capital cities. The white mulberry is used extensively in traditional Chinese medicine to cleanse the liver and to send qi or energy flowing smoothly through the meridians. So find connections between you and the people and animals with whom you share your life, and do your best to create harmony with them and to empathize with them, even when their behavior perplexes you. So I feel like this is a beautiful kind of connection story. There's a lot of harmony going on here, and tapping into different health regimens, including energy work with unusual places, maybe that you don't normally follow. Let's say you want to cleanse your house or change things around in your home using feng shui. Let's say you want to help your body aches and pains using tai chi or different types of Eastern type medicines or Eastern type spirituality, things like that, having to help your health and other areas in your life. And it also can help your love life as well. It looks like you have a really beautiful, strong bond in your love life, or it is growing, it's coming, this is showing up. So let's see about the other cards we have. We also have your fairy forecast. Let's see what your fairy forecast says. And we have autumn. Okay, so it's really happening this season. This is your time, this month and onward into December, until about the third week into December. You'll have this beautiful energy of autumn, of abundance, of renewal, of new life, and also of reflecting and gathering and gratitude and fidelity and and excursions and travel and enjoying life, enjoying the scenery, enjoying the world's view. Autumn is definitely the season of gathering and giving thanks for the bounty of the earth. And this is the time to take stock of what you're preparing for winter. And it's also more about appreciating your loved ones than welcoming a new love. So this feels like current energy, somebody you already know, for the majority of you picking this pile. But new energy can still come, and it happens to some of you out there with this amazing feeling of gratitude. We have a few more cards. Now let's see what our Tarot of Light says here. We have the Path. Wonderful. So you could be going down a particular path literally, but it could also be any kind of exploration, physical, mental, spiritual. And then we have the Ten of Trees, loyalty. So there is definitely fidelity and loyalty here, and the Path, these messages keep coming up. We have the yin yang, the connectivity. And so I feel definitely strong bond, soulmates here, going down this similar path together, but it could be also a destined place that you're meeting, some kind of exploration that you're doing either together or towards each other, possibly. There are many paths and many truths, and feel love resonate with you in each moment and step forward. You are always moving toward your dreams. The path is guiding you to feel the movement of life, and it's time to get in touch with your inner driver, your spiritual director, that direction you want to be heading, and look where you're going instead of where you're not, and listen to where your thoughts are taking you. This card is saying that you are or will be soon forging ahead towards your dreams and your desires, and you're learning to discipline your inner critic and build confidence in your own wisdom. Your path is becoming clear, and this corresponds to the Chariot, which is about triumph and achievement and overcoming adversity. So definitely moving into the great direction here. 10 of Trees corresponds to the 10 of Pentacles, and that's all about riches and security and ancestry and heritage and inheritance and the happily ever after. All families, friends, and acquaintances are perfect. They are dynamic groups of healing energy that help each other to fulfill their potential. And there we have loyalty. This 10 of Trees acknowledges the lessons and blessings of experience. You're beginning to trust your wisdom and to live by it. So give thanks to all you have learned from your family, community, and friends for the choices they have given you. You're stepping into your unique truth and feeling the peace and power at your center. So you're choosing to be yourself, and you're not being disloyal to anyone else. And the temptation to live someone else's truth over your own has lost its luster. So you're letting everyone have their truth, and this time it clarifies yours as well. So you're feeling really good in your own power, and you don't feel like you have to live anybody else's dream because you're completely focused on your own, and you're connecting so well with the people around you, especially a particular person in your life. And if they haven't showed up yet, I think you're going to find them in November. Okay, so for our final message, we have from our what is this? Whispers of Healing. This is our healing message. We have forward movements. That's so serendipitous. Okay, forward movement. So there's this propelling. You're moving, you're going, you're headed somewhere. Where are you headed? You're headed towards someone, to be with someone. You're headed forward in your path to create the things that you want in your life. In every area of your life, I see your health improving too. I see connections coming back and fitting again. So, but in all of this, realize even when you right your wrongs, nothing ever stays the same as it was before. It's like a new good. It's going to be a good situation. It may be different from the way it was, but it's going to be even better, because nothing ever stays the same. Life is in a constant state of change, and this is an undeniable law of nature. You may feel you are in the middle of challenging circumstances, but take heart and trust things are already changing for the better. Things are moving, even though you cannot see it happening. Change comes in many ways, and some changes are quick and others are gradual. And once you agree to change and give up your resolve to resist, you can access whatever it is that is heading your way. Again, I feel like there is a person heading your way, or you're heading to a person, but there's also a possibility that change is coming into your life for your health as well, because it could be something, it could be something better, a new physical stamina as well. But it also could be love too. And however it manifests, and it can manifest in all of these things, however it manifests, there's positive energy and change, and it's going to take place, and you're being asked to trust and keep your heart open to whatever comes your way. So you see the butterflies carrying the fairy, and here we have fairy energy again, because I love fairies. And the butterflies signify change, but also grace and soul connection, and the fairies being moved over a beautiful landscape. And the various colors in the artwork represent your chakras as well. And the purple represents your crown chakra, and the blue is throat, and the pink is your heart chakra, and the yellow is your solar plexus. And then if your eye is drawn to a specific color, it may indicate the chakra that either needs balancing or that's already very strong. So ultimately, the place you're moving toward is better than the place you're currently in. All right, so let's get your charms. Well, before we get your charms, I'm going to get you another love message, but this one seemed very much about love, but I'll get you another love message. Okay, look at that. So some of you may be rekindling some love, and an old flame returns, but whatever you're doing, you're moving up. You are ascending. And this came out in my daily dust today. So guided steps to great love. You are following this path of ascension, but it's also something that you may have to be fearless about. Courage. So a courageous leap into the unknown. There's a new way of doing things, a new action that you must take. And so it's time for you to take that action, or somebody's taking that action towards you and leveling things up. It's like following these steps, moving upward. Okay, let's get some charms. Noisy charms. All right, look at that. You have the pixie dust. I always recognize this either front or back, and it's got these little cute little drawstring. So pixie dust representing the magic that's going to come to you. So you have the faith, you're taking the leap of faith. You have the trust, trusting that the universe has your back and has a plan for you. And then because of that, because of your openness and your ability to have faith and trust in the universe rewards you with the pixie dust and giving you this beautiful direction or opportunity or person. And some of you could be having babies. We've got my little babies in here, so representing children, connecting to babies or children. We also have the lady who's dancing, so she's very exciting and outgoing. She's involved in a lot of things, dancing and music and enjoying life. And we have the number 8. We have liberty, so fair things. If you have any kind of legal litigation type things, November is going to be very fair and clear things up, and you're going to have a win in your favor, no matter what it is and what area of life. But definitely winning and fairness. And then we have the rock, nice solid situation. You have forever. You have the long neck, which also means forever. And it also means that you could be connecting with somebody that you've known a long time or you met in a past life. You also have Dobby, my familiar, who's here to give you a special boost and some guidance and some support, representing spiritual guidance of all kinds. You can get it from ancestors, angels, fairies, and even animals. And we also have the saint here. Who do we have? I think this is Saint Anthony. Saint Anthony. Oh, Anthony. Hey, Anthony. So Saint Anthony is the patron saint of lovers in Italy. So that's kind of like a Valentine's Day that they have there. And also could be a relative saying hi to you. And we also have Saint George. I have an Uncle George. So Saint George is the patron saint of farmers and also soldiers, and it's all about bravery and strength. Anthony is also, I pray to Saint Anthony for lost things. So if you find some of your belongings lost, or you feel a little lost, you can call upon Saint Anthony to help guide you back on track again. All right, so I hope you like that. You're welcome to move to pile number 3 with me. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, but if you're not, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you at the next pile. And here is pile number 3 with the Neptune's ocean ring. Really beautiful, gorgeous, deep blue ring. Of course, I would do this reading during rush hour. Everybody's coming home and making lots of noise past my window. But anyway, hope you like that. All right. So we've got this nice pile of cards here. First, we're going to take a look at the Autumn's Delight cards. See what we get. We have Embrace, and tranquility. I love when we have a verb and noun and a verb and vibrancy. Look at those colors. So we in pile 1 we talked about the maple leaf, and it's just amazing the color variety we get from maple leaves, isn't it? So embrace is all about a warmth and a coziness. This could be cuddling up with somebody special. There's just this feeling of tranquility in the month of November, and maybe you really need it. But on the alternate side, you also have a kind of I'm just hearing vroom, you know, I'm having this va-va-vroom energy too, just like a good vibe, feel good about yourself. And so there could be a connection that you're having that makes you feel very excited and feeling really good about yourself. But it could also be just your self-love is really in play here, and you're embracing everything that who you are, and you're feeling really good about yourself, and it's helping you to kind of show off and show up and feel energetic and have this positive energy. I like how some of these cards are actually kind of sideways, you know. So this also kind of makes me think of the divine feminine too, this feminine energy that that feels so good and positive and vibrant. And it's almost like, yeah, it'd be great to have a partner, but you don't need your partner necessarily. You're everything you need all in yourself. But at the same time, once you get to that point, that's when you really find the one that counterparts you, that really clicks with you. So if you're either in a relationship or somebody's coming towards you, I feel that you're feeling good about being single, or if you're feeling really good about just whatever your situation is, you're feeling a contentment. That's what I'm feeling, of wherever you are in your life, but specifically in your love life, I'm feeling a contentment. So it's really good. Like embrace feels almost like an acceptance of you and the self-love. It's really beautiful. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have this lovely card. This is about the wisdom of the trees. Oh, you have the oak tree. The oak tree is so nice because the oak tree really is like a staple tree, right? It's the tree of trees. The oak represents steadfastness, and so it's saying, I am strong and steady, and I am an essential part of the age-old mysteries of the forest. If you call on me, I can give you outer physical power and inner emotional strength whenever you need them. Let me show you the way. The oak tree has many uses. Its timber has long been used for ships and furniture. Its bark is used in the tanning industry, and its acorns are valuable food for pigs. In many Indo-European Bronze Age cultures, the oak was the sacred tree of weathered gods, especially of those that ruled thunder. Interestingly, the oak's strong electrical conductivity makes it prone to being struck by lightning. Both King Arthur and Robin Hood are associated with this tree, and a tea made from oak bark is traditional remedy for digestive upsets. So realize how much you have to offer the world. Don't underestimate your abilities or your strength or of your purpose. Your inner power is waiting to be tapped, but only you can do it. So have faith in yourself. And that is the oak message here. I feel like the oak representing mostly your career world, but it could also be just, it could be anything about yourself. You know, I feel like this month definitely you're coming into also this feeling of shining, of feeling good, but maybe in a little bit different way as pile 1. But this is more of a really good health, and not just health, but physical health, but mental health about yourself. Like this self-love is very strong, and you're feeling very strong, I see. All right, and so let's see what coming up next. We have the fairy forecast card. So So let's say the Faery, and you have Earth. So very strong Mama Gaia energy, a connectivity to Earth that's really empowering you this month. This connectivity, this groundedness could represent the fact that you may be an earth sign or dealing with another earth sign person. The timing here could have to do with a grounded, stable feeling, and that's exactly what the oak brings you. It also represents the moment you feel good within your environment and within yourself. And you may also you know, when you feeling this kind of comfort level, you might end up meeting someone. If you don't already have someone in your life, this is a good aspect for that. And it also representing an auspicious timing, like divine timing for you. You could also be dealing with like earth signs, like Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. If you have any of these signs in your chart, this is very auspicious for you. You could be planning some kind of earthy outdoor activity like camping or anything along that line, anything that has to do with trees. In fact, you could just simply find a tree that you really love and embrace it. Embrace your tree. I've done that before, and it's really funny. I had this one book, it says about trees, it said, you know, ask your tree if it wants a hug or something. And so I did, like I mentally asked the tree, and I heard the tree say to me, bring it in, and its arms wide open. And so I gave my favorite old oak tree a big hug. It's been in my yard before I ever moved there, and it was gorgeous. And I've been in this, well, my family's been in this house for 40 years, so it's a very old oak tree, and it's a beautiful one. So it's just amazing how long trees last, and there's something beautiful and wise about their energy, right? So tap into nature that way. It'll be good for all areas of your life, but I think especially your health, but also spiritually. I think spiritually you'll be attracting more in your life when you connect with Gaia in a stronger way. Okay, and next we have cards from the Tarot of Light. We have the Nine of Hearts. Good. We need a little love information. This is stability. And we have the Seven of Trees, contemplation. So tree energy again for you. And yes, so the Nine of Hearts being stability just represents that hope, that hope that dream come true, that new thing that's going to just develop, maybe out of the blue for you. Maybe you're already in a connection, and if so, you know, you have created a strong, loving foundation, and from this stability, you can create greater manifestations of love. The Nine of Hearts bears good news, and you know, something that you wished for is on its way. It may not come in the way you expect it to, but it will be at the essence of your wish, and it may be even better than you imagine. And this card is asking you to feel anchored and ready for the next shift. Celebrate life and this journey that you are creating. Be open to the possibility that joy and happiness have always existed in your life. It's just been hidden under the negative experiences you have focused upon. So when you begin to focus on joy and love, your relationships will deepen and feel more authentic, and sharing peace that you found will make it grow. So definitely your well-being is just perfectly stable this month. You feel a sense of victory. It could also be material attainment coming through, and just plain satisfaction. Just this feeling of everything is right, all is well. And then finally, we have our Whispers of Healing card, which is replenish. So time to replenish and restore yourself. Maybe a little bit of a spa treatment, or enjoying some hot springs or something. I feel like that's kind of what I wish I could do for my birthday, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just know I would like some kind of pampering. So replenish. You know, it's not possible to be happy or at your best all the time. Having depleted energy or off days is common, right? It happens. And, you know, but we all just have to recognize that how we manage those times when we are energetically low is important. It's very important to take care of yourself emotionally, just as you take care of yourself physically too. So address all those things that bubble up, you know, depression, fear, mood swings, anger, drained of energies, and then have strategies for coping and replenishing yourself, like an exercise program, or find ways of regrouping and gaining control of your energy. And there are benefits to scheduling a day every month that's just for you, you know, or more than one day. And this day can be whatever you want it to be. Sleep in, watch a favorite movie, have a favorite treat, meet a dinner date, friend to catch up. So if you're in a relationship, like a romantic relationship, then maybe seek out a female friend. Things like that. Sometimes, or if you're a single mom, have a Mother's Day out. But it's important to sometimes have time apart from your person if you need just you time, or if you need girl time, because the energy that we share with other females is really good. Now if you're a man, same with you. You know, go to your man cave or find some buddies to hang out with, but everybody needs their own individual time. Just don't make it a habit, of course, you know. But everybody needs a time to replenish. So when you're in a healing process, depression can be challenging, so make sure you take steps to address it early on. Talk to people about how you're feeling, and if you need, get help organizing time for something you enjoy. So this woman is unwinding in a satin sheet, and there's activity going on all around her, and you know, it's saying to take care of yourself. It's up to you to replenish your energy. The color lilac represents the future and your imagination and dreams. Lilac is grounding, and it also inspires and enhances psychic ability and spiritual enlightenment. You are so resilient, and you'll overcome anything that comes your way. A difficult period is diminishing and moving into your past. And I feel like the reading started off with that message that you've already achieved this and you're feeling whole and complete yourself. And I feel like you're starting the month, or you're ending the month of October this way and moving into that new replenished energy in November, because I see that for you. I see this bright orange and golden glow for you, even though lilac is very soothing and helpful and natural and what you need for relieving those old energies. I see more of a golden energy for the month of November for you as this as the sky darkens and the room looks even more purple tonight. It's more lilac. So let's get a little love message too. Let's see what's going on. What's the next in your love life? And we have, divine timing at hand. A serendipitous event. Let's see what else. All right, and you also have twin flame union. Heart, mind, body, and soul. So you're really connecting with someone, and definitely it's going to be the divine time. Just the right time, just the right moment. Everything falling into place just as it should fall into place. All right, so let's get some charms. Very noisy charms. I got a new bowl because my other one broke. All right, look, you have love here. I see the hanger. I feel like, when I was seeing that lilac color, I thought, one of my favorite colors to wear is lilac. And I've been wanting to get like a lilac jogging suit, and I might just do that. And maybe it's time for you to update your wardrobe, and maybe also time to change your color scheme. Maybe you have too much of a certain color, and now it's time to get new colors. Ooh, you've got the twin flame sign here too, so definitely connecting to someone very special. If you're not physically with them, there are signs here that you could be connecting physically with them, but I think there's going to be just, I think, more than the 3D, which is very possible. I think there's a chance of a special date. Yeah, you're very spiritually connected. I see that. And a high chance for some of you to have a serendipitous event, a chance meeting this month. You know, the meeting and possibly the union as well this month, okay? And so get ready for it. Get ready as if it exists already. Change your wardrobe. Be prepared. You have the dog that represents soulmate. You have the tree of life here too. You have Saint Christopher, the patron saint of travelers, and you have the world representing travel too, and the bicycle representing travel. And the thing about movement is sometimes things look like they're going so slow. The bicycle compared to the car seems so slow, but the car compared to, or a person walking compared to a bicycle, then suddenly the bicycle seems very fast. So the bicycle, when it shows up, it always makes me think of perspective. And then we have peace, and we have the mermaid, which represents deep and beautiful. This is your energy, and this is how you glow. But if you're in the masculine, then also maybe you have a feminine in you that's very strong and glowing, or maybe you're connected to a feminine that's very mermaidy. And then we have the number 7, so maybe the 7th of November is going to be an important day for you. So keep that in mind, and I hope you guys like that. I want to shout out, thank you so much, all of you, for supporting me. I better go before it gets too dark, but thank you so much for my members and all my subscribers, and I appreciate you so much. And I will also be going live in just a few minutes, so I have to prepare for that. Anyway, so I see you guys later. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.